So let's have a look at this job. We've come here today. We're in Albert Park. This has been a rental house. As you can see, this wall's looking pretty bad. Got a load of cracks on it. We're going to sort this wall out. Not only are we going to sort this one out, we're going to sort the inside out as well here. See all this? I'm going to make this look as good as new. And this will all be done for around $2,500. And we've got the back garden here as well. Now in this back garden I actually priced just for repairing these cracks because they just wanted to freshen this up and then paint it from that wall there right the way around. For what it's worth, while I'm here, you know, I've got the texture in my van. I'm gonna sort these cracks out and that bubbling. I'm going to concrete these walls and I'm just going to retexture that for what it's worth, and let's just get it looking good, apart from that big wall there, because that's a little bit beyond going over what I'm priced to do. But take a little too long texturing that one, but we'll texture them from them to sort that crack out, and like I say, we'll do the rest as well. We'll keep it clean, we'll let any gig on the floor clean up behind ourselves. And I'm going to put this blue tape on, and I'll show you another video how I repair these with the blue tape. I can have it looking smart, because if you tape over them you're going to see it. So just before we start these repairs, let's have a look at that. Alright, see what someone's done, they've just textured over that. Now that's alright in itself, but if you don't key it properly, this is what's going to happen in the future. It's going to come off very easily. See that? Okay, so we're going to take off all what's left. Okay, just making a start now. We can see where this here is that crack is going straight through the bricks there, so there's no point trying to repair that with tape. It's probably always going to move. So what I'm going to do here is what should have been done in the first place. I'm going to put one of these in. It's an expansion joint, so I'm going to put an expansion joint. It's going to look good because it's going to be exactly halfway down the wall, right at the bottom of that window. When I'm done, the likelihood is it will crack again, but I'm going to try and persuade it to go where I want it to go. Okay, so we're just starting concreting our walls here. These definitely need concreted because they've been painted, you know, got like a smooth finish. And we can see from our concrete here, I'm going to give it 2 coats. I'm going to give it this one today, and you see that it's almost neat. It's basically mixed 1-to-1 with water, so that we want to get a real good key on this one. There's no point putting all this effort and buying this material and doing it if it's not going to stick to it. So I'm going to give it 1 coat today and another hit before we texture it, like our prep. Okay, so I want to show you how I repair these hairline cracks here. Now when I say hairline, there's no point, for instance, on this wall here, taping all that, and there's no point whatsoever because there's a million of them. You might as well cover the whole thing in tape. But we get ones that you can repair, like there, here and here. I'll show you how I do it. What I use is the proper blue render mesh, the thick stuff, not the internal plastering tape that's used for internal. And I've seen that done before where people have used that, which is a little bit rum. So now I'll just tell you what I'm going to do this afternoon. All these walls there, they've all been patched, they were all cracked. I'm going to texture them this afternoon. This is what I've done this morning. Going around here, put them numbers back on there, and there's the front. This is all textured, and don't forget I've got to paint this. I'm going to paint it all this. I've got the paint made same colour as the house, so I think you'll see that looking pretty good. Neighbours have commented how good it looks. I put an expansion joint in there, but I'll fill that with paint a little bit. That's just cement that's underneath it, so because that's where a really bad crack was. So by the end of today, all that wall will look like that down to the end. Just working our way down this wall here. Note what I've done, I've thrown a wet cloth over that big plant. That way we can get behind the tree, it will pin the tree down and I get a nice neat finish down there without getting it all over the plants. That's what I'll do all the way along. Okay, we're halfway on this wall. There's an after, don't forget that's not painted. And there's a before. See the difference? Floor's been kept spotless. Like I've got a cloth down there catching any bits. Pulled the dirt back here, so you got a little bit down there, but I'm going to bury it up when it's done. And like I say, clean up behind me all the time. So here we are, job done. You can see it's 100 times better than what it was. All uniform actually looks brand new. There's that expansion joint. Let's have a look at the inside. Notice how the floor's kept spotless. Just put them numbers on now. Floor was kept spotless. This floor's kept spotless. And there's these walls. See remember what they look like at the start of the video. Looks brilliant now. People are over the moon with it. As you would be, wouldn't you? It's like a different house. Even all that mud clean. Oh, there's a few splashes there that I didn't cover. Forgot about that. Should just put the dirt back. I've actually dug the dirt away when I was done. Before I started, I dug it back and made a trench. So I just put the dirt back like that. Now it's done. Job is a good one.